Hello again and welcome back. My name is 𝐕𝐲𝐻 and this is my how-to guide on how to defeat Glurch, the giant slime boss in Core Keeper. Alright, so obviously the first thing that you need to do is you need to locate the boss. Typically you'll stumble across him while you're out exploring and mining. In case you haven't done that, just start digging in one of the 4 directions off the spawn until your screen starts to shake. Once your screen starts to shake, start exploring the area around the shaking and you'll come across a bunch of orange slime on the ground and then you'll meet Glurch, your new friend. Now that you've located him, you need to prep the area. Prepping the area is pretty simple. You need to go 3 blocks away from him all the way around, and then make a 2-block wide moat, and then a 5-block wide walking area in a nice ring. And then here's a good overview for you guys. So again, 3 blocks wide away from him, a 2-block wide water-filled moat, and then 5 blocks of walking area all the way around. This will give you your battle arena for fighting him. Relatively easy to do. A few things worth noting when prepping the arena is 1, when you're making the trench, be careful not to get too close, because once you get to that 4th block away from him, you will aggro him and it can ruin progress, or worse, you could die. Second thing is it's also worth making sure that you do have the walls up blocking any adjacent caves, because slimes will come in and also interfere with your fight. So make sure that you put your walls up and around. Now I briefly want to touch on equipment and food for a moment. So the only things that you're really going to need is just a full set of copper armor as well as just a copper sword. Those things will do perfectly fine for this fight. It might be a little bit challenging and it might take a little bit of time, but you'll do just all right. However, there are a few things that could do better, like the slingshot, for example. The slingshot is a little bit better than the copper sword, but it's also ranged. So it's like having a better copper sword from a distance. As well as if you want to take the time and get to the tin level of crafting, you can easily get a lot better of things, which is also where you get the slingshot, as well as you can get bronze armor. And you can also get the alchemy table, wherever that is, right there, alchemy table, which will grant you access to healing potions. So that way, if you do end up in a pickle during this fight, you can heal yourself, which does a pretty good amount of healing. I was at 23 health, now I'm at 67. And then for food, the 2 main foods that you're going to want are going to be, I would say, the hearty pepper wraps. And the reason for this is because the main thing we want from these is the movement speed. The reason why you want to mix these 2 together is because you might as well just go for the 25 max health for 5 minutes, as well as the healing for every second whenever you use those. And then for your essential healing, you're going to go with the mushy berry pudding, which is the heart berry and a mushroom put together. The wrap is just the bomb pepper and the heart berry put together. So this is basically going to be your loadout here, right here. This is all you're going to need, as well as full copper armor. So when it comes to mechanics, he's not very challenging. The main 2 things that he does is he has 2 different waves. In the first wave, he just hops around at a very decent pace. You can pretty much keep at this speed and you'll be all right, and he's not really going to hurt you. He can't catch you. In the second wave, he goes a lot faster, which is where you're really going to need these wraps in order to stay away from him. Also, if you're taking too long in the fight, the floor is going to get covered in all this sticky stuff, which is going to slow you down, which is also where the wraps come in handy and allows you to keep away from him a little bit easier. So keep those things in mind. Also, when you're kiting him, you're going to want to stay kind of closer to the wall. You don't want to be up against the wall, but you want to stay closer, about here. You don't want to be down here by the trench, but you don't want to be up against the wall. You want to be not quite middle, just above middle. Where you want to be, as long as you kind of stay in this line here, you'll do just fine, and you'll be able to kill him in no time. So when you go to aggro him, you need to make sure that you either get a hit in or he gets a hit in on you. Otherwise, he typically goes right back to his spawn point. So make sure you get a hit in. Try not to let him hit you, but if it happens, it happens. So when you're fighting him, his first phase, you can typically get 2 swings in. And then about at the point, like as soon as he starts turning white is when you want to start backing up. Like the second he starts turning white, just start backing up, create some distance, but you don't want to go too far away. Otherwise, then you're not going to be able to get the 2 hits in. In his second phase, once he gets like really angry, he'll turn red, he'll kind of grumble, he'll get really pissed off. In his second phase, you can only get 1 hit in with the sword. So make sure that you know exactly what you're doing. So run in, get the hit in, wait till he turns white, get out. That's all you need to really do. So just take your time, focus on your health, make sure that you see exactly what's going on. And if you see him turn white, just start backing up immediately and just get away. Hope you guys enjoyed the fight. It's a good time. Okay, so now that you're done killing him, I wanted to take a moment to go over rewards or like drops and everything that you can get from him. I went and killed him 10 times to see what kind of drops that he would get. Now, if you don't want to see what kind of drops that he would get, this is your moment to click off the video and see, like, so you're not spoiled or anything like that. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like and comment. Let me know what you think. But if you are going to stick around and you want to see the rewards, this is what they are. So I'm going to start from the I guess like worst to best kind of thing. So you get a bunch of slime. You can get tin ore, you can get copper ore, fiber, as well as you get the ancient gemstones. Those come in handy way later on. Going into gear, you can get a wooden shield, which is, you can craft this as well. It's used with tin. You can get the swift feather, which basically gives you a dash. I'll show you what that looks like real quick. If we just equip that into our slot, use space to do it. It's just a quick little boost, little dash. So you could kind of, this would come in handy on the next boss, kind of thing. So that's a thing that you can get. Pretty cool. I ended up getting 2 of those at one point. Now getting into the really good stuff. Oh, you also get his eye. I guess that would be up there. Getting into the 2 really good items that you get from him is you get this necklace and this ring. The necklace gives you plus 15 max health, as well as the ring gives you 9% dodge chance. These 2 things worn at the same time gives you a 13.1% range damage increase. You get the slime oil every single time that you kill him, as well as you also have a chance to get the Glurch figurine. Plus, you can also pick up his chest that all of his loot goes into. I'll show you guys what the figurine looks like. We'll go over here. Here I have an empty pedestal. So, plop that guy down. Just looks like a little mini version of him. And then, last but not least, the whole point of killing him, mainly, besides the awesome loots and stuff, is you get his eye. You take the eye, you come over here, you put it into his little statue. You now have access to the scanners, which these will show you where Gorm is, and also the Hive Mother, as well as you get access to the slime sword, which is 8 copper, 8 tin, 15 slime, which, the main benefit to this. So I think it's slightly weaker than a tin sword, or no, I think it's an iron sword. I can't remember. But the benefit to this is that it slows down the target's movement speed by 41.1% for 4 seconds. That is huge. That is an amazing weapon right there. Super awesome. It's definitely a bump up from the copper sword. Highly recommended. I would absolutely go for it if you want to go more melee, everything like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are awesome. Stay tuned for the next 2 videos that are going to be coming out, which are going to be the next boss fights. If you guys did enjoy this, please like and subscribe. Comment down below. Let me know what you thought of it, if I can do anything better, or if you want to see anything specific on this channel, please do not hesitate to let me know. You guys are awesome. Stay happy. Peace.